We're truly creating a localized food system where people can access food in the way that they want to and in a dignified way and ensure that it's done equitably.
We really want to address food insecurity as this isn't just a need, this is a human right, and it is our responsibility as a city to provide that support for our residents.
At DDPHE, we would agree that food insecurity is a crisis right now. We have seen an upward trend, and this isn't unique to Denver. We're also seeing that in other states and at the federal level.
We do partner currently with DDPHE. We have been part of a food interagency work group that really focuses on food insecurity and food access.
The two organizations that do the most work when it comes to food insecurity and food access is DDPHE and DHS. And it's very complementary work, but it's also very different and it requires different approaches. So a really great outcome of having this interagency collaborative was us creating a food resource hub.
What the Food Hub does for our Denver residents, our constituents, other agency partners and organizations is it walks people through different touch points of food. But most important, how do I get it, right? What am I eligible for?
There has been a big increase in the cost of living, and I think it's very much unfortunately been impacting people where they cannot afford some of the essential items that they used to. And that's what the GIve Center is here for, like being able to help even ease a little bit of that worry, a little bit of that burden of having to buy some of these essential items. We work with the giving community here in Denver to be able to fill in the gaps of the needs presented by Denver residents and people who are served by Denver Human Services. It's a great way to really connect the community with people who need it. It really is a group effort, like from donors to community members who come and help to other city employees who continue to put their heart out there with us.
I think we do an amazing job in trying to fill the gaps, but unfortunately we can't cover an entire city, and this is where our collaboration with our community partners come into play.
There's a lot of really great work addressing food insecurity. Externally, we have more than like 140 partners that are doing really great work.
Thanks to Food Bank of the Rockies, We Don't Waste, Southwest Food Coalition, and our amazing donors, we're able to provide all the food items that come through our door. The Temporary Food Emergency Assistance Program is through Food Bank of the Rockies, and they're able to provide food access items to low-income households. So we're able to fill the food box in addition with the other items that we get donated.
Every month, we are given a list from Food Bank of the Rockies, food that is eligible to us, and so we go through a food selection. We register individuals when they come in to determine what they're eligible for, so it allows us to be intentional about what folks are getting. The one thing that we do have here is we call it a food choice option because we want to really be culturally sensitive, and we also know that we are also dealing with a lot of unhoused community and they may not have a place to cook their food, and so we give them a selection of what's available to make sure that we are personalizing the box for them. Our team is small but mighty, and I just have so much respect for them and the work that they do. As you can see behind me, all of these shelves, they don't stock themselves. And so in addition to, delivering all these amazing food resources to our community, we have to do the purchasing, we have to do the packaging, we have to do really the boots on the ground work to make it happen when we're making those touch points with customers. And none of this would be possible without the GIve Center.
I think it's an immense privilege. I get to be in these spaces advocating for the needs of so many of our community members, and I never take that for granted. I want to make sure that I am the best person to be able to speak on their behalf, honestly. And I love getting to know that even the smallest item that we get donated gets to really have an impact on the clients that we serve.
If you would like to donate, they can come to our website, look at our Give Donations program. We have links and ways where either you can donate your time to come and help stuff some of these boxes. If you would like to donate food, you have ways that you can do that through our wish list. With all due vulnerability, I used to be a food recipient myself. So to be able to be in a space where I'm able to help people on a larger scale, know where their next meal is going to come from, is something that means everything to me.
For me, working in food insecurity is very personal in that I did grow up food insecure. So I really value being able to center food insecure communities to help drive this work, because that lived experience is really important.
Food access is a bare necessity to anyone. It's really something that keeps people going every single day, and without it, they begin to lose hope. It begins to impact their health, and families struggle for dignity.
Whatever help they need, whether it's a pack of diapers, whether it's a food box or hygiene, we're here to help, and we're able to provide those services in a time of need. Just know that, we're here to help, we're here to listen to your story, and we're here to support and for you not feel alone.
It's just such an amazing way for all of us to be able to be involved, and I'm always humbled by the fact that so many of these different agencies already provide such support to clients, and yet they come back wanting to support even more. It really speaks to the spirit of so many Denver City employees.
Stay elevated by subscribing to the city's YouTube page, and stay tuned to our social media channels for more content. Don't miss our new episodes of Elevating Denver, premiering each month. Thanks for watching, Denver.